Hey everybody, welcome to my day 10 video. It's technically the morning of day 11, but yesterday was a good day. Only a few Instacart orders, so nothing crazy. Did some Facebook Marketplace stuff, so that was cool. Some good interactions there to clear out one of those items that I had like 20 messages on. And it's like, everybody's like, is this available? Is this available? Is this available? And you're like, yes, it is. And it's like, then half of them like ghost you. Don't even say anything. You're like, why did you even press that button? And it's just annoying. But a few people asking questions about it. It was just like a cat fountain. And it's like, finally I sold it. And it's like, it was great. The lady met me after an appointment and boom, money in hand. So Facebook Marketplace is a weird place. Like, some things they like go there and they sell like immediately. Other things it takes a while. But yeah, so yesterday was overall good. I did go out and play poker last night, which was dismal. I busted, or we played 2 tournaments each night, and I busted early in both tournaments. Couldn't catch any cards, couldn't make anything work. When I did catch good cards, or 2-pair, or a set, or something like that, or straight, somebody would always hit me on the river. And so I got rivered out every single time I got busted out. It's like, what is going on? It's like, and people were calling with the silliest things. Like, somebody called me with a 7-3 and caught like a full house. And I was like, what? It's like, I raised. It's like, I don't get it. It's kind of a crazy little home game and stuff like that. So people play a little bit more wild, or not wild, but like some people will play anything. So it was nothing there. So no money made, all money lost, but it was fun. Enjoyed it. You get to be social for a couple hours, so that's good. Came home and then watched a movie. The movie I watched, let me see where it is. Real Genius, starring right in the middle there, a little kind of picture, animated picture of Val Kilmer. Watched that because Val Kilmer passed away. He had been battling throat cancer for quite some time. I remember his last movie, and like, I'm pretty sure it was last movie, like in Top Gun, when he was the admiral, and he kind of showed up, and he had the throat and everything that. So his interaction with Tom Cruise was pretty cool in that movie. But yeah, no, I like Real Genius. It's a fun little movie. He plays the wacky kind of super cool genius who's realized that he's too smart for school and stuff like that. But no, it's a fun movie. Great 80s movie. So if you like 80s movies, if you like kind of weird, almost science fiction-y, not really science fiction-y, but science, like, yeah, there's some little bit of science fiction in there. They shoot lasers from a plane and stuff like that. So, but yeah, no, it was a good movie. So that kept me up a little bit later than I usually stay up. So that's why I didn't get this video made last night. So I was watching that, and yeah, I have it in 4K. Had it on DVD for the longest time, but picked it up on 4K just because it's one of my favorites. Usually if a movie comes out and it gets re-released on 4K, if it's on my I know I'll watch more than once kind of list, like I'll pick it up, because 4Ks are expensive. They're not cheap. But then again, I do remember the days when DVDs came out and DVDs were like $40 a piece. So, yeah. So it's back in the day when they first came out, DVDs were expensive, and then they started to come down in price, and now you can go to Walmart and pick up DVDs in the $5 bin, or well, you can get Blu-rays in the $5 bin now and stuff like that. So prices have changed, but the 4Ks are pretty still expensive. Sometimes you find them on sale and stuff like that for a few, like, usually nothing less than $10 for a 4K, but especially here in Canada. But yeah, because new releases and stuff like that, sometimes they go for like $45 for a blue or 4K. So, but it gives you the best picture, best sound, and I'm trying to replicate that kind of home theater experience here at home. Just kind of enjoy it. I got the recliner couch and recliner love seat and things like that. The big screen TV, well, 65 inches. 65 inches isn't that big anymore. I go to people's houses now and I'm like, what is that? And it's like 85 inches, and they're like, yeah, got it at Costco for $1,000. And it's like, what? So TVs are huge now. Like, if you don't have a 55 inch or bigger, it's like, that doesn't make sense. I remember growing up and we had, what was it, a 27, and I thought we were rich. Like, that was well off having a 27 inch TV. Oh yeah, the Sony Trinitron that weighed about 60 pounds or more. No, sorry, 160 pounds. Like the big brick of a TV with a CRT tube and stuff like that. Oh, those were awesome. They lasted 20 years. Like, I had that in my entire childhood, and I remember my parents had to eventually like give it away because it's like they were moving and they didn't want to move the TV because it was just so big. And yeah, so movies. Talking about movies and fasting. So there's been a couple times where I've had like times where I've like questioned my life about fasting and going. The first time was when I made supper for my kids. Cooking is tough because you're cooking, so you're like, I want to eat this, I want to eat this, I want to eat this. I'm cooking it, I'm making it, I'm smelling it, and it's like, but I know you can't. Watching a movie, because in the past when I used to watch movies, I would sit down and I have a bowl of chips, candy, some kind of snack. Usually I've been drinking 0-calorie pops for a long time, so like a Pepsi Max or a Coke Zero or whatever they are, all those different ones and stuff like that. Any of the diet sodas, I'd have usually one of those, and I'd sit down and watch a movie. So I'd be sitting there munching away, drinking my pop, and watching this 2-hour, 3-hour movie and stuff like that. So sitting there and watching a 2-hour movie with a bottle of water is not much fun. So that was like my only time I'd be like, oh, I kind of want a snack. And I'm like, I really want a snack. It's like, I like movie snacks. I'm scared to go to the movie theater. Because the movie theaters are even worse. It's like, because you walk through that lobby and it's like, you smell all the popcorn and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, come on, I want popcorn. And then you see the nachos and you're like, oh, I want nachos. And then they got all the funky stuff now with like the popcorn boxes and cup holder drink things and all that fun stuff that you want to spend your hard-earned money on, because you know you're going to go to the theater and spend $700. But no, so I haven't gone to the theater lately. But I do have to say, I hated going to the theater until my local theater, which was a dump before, but has renovated now, and now they have like the reclined seats, like kind of like they're like a faux leather, but they're super comfy, and they like recline, and there's like so much room between each row that you can walk, like even when someone's reclined and their feet are up, you can still get past them. So you don't have to like do the like ass and face or crotch and face when you're walking like in front of people. So yeah, my theater has stepped up and they've made it enjoyable. So I like going to the theater when the kids enjoy the theater. So anytime there's a good kind of movie for all of us, we'll go see something there. But other than that, it's like I can get the same enjoyment at home now, and I have a bathroom 10 feet away. If I needed a snack, it's around the corner, but no snacks for me right now, so just water. So that's the thing. Yeah, I just kept on sipping on my water last night watching this movie. So it's a hard time. So fasting in movies. So it's a tough one. It's the second place behind cooking food. cooking food is the hardest thing to do. So if you can avoid cooking food while you're on a fast, yeah. I can shop for food because I do the Instacart orders. That's not a problem. I can watch people eating food on social media like YouTube and Instagram and all those reels and stuff like that. I can watch people like eating and consuming food or making food, like making different keto recipes or things like that. I can watch all that and not get hungry. But it's like once you get those other like the smells and then the routine. I guess it's the routine that I'm like missing out on. It's like, oh, I miss just watching a movie and putting popcorn in my face. But that's what it is. So that was day 10 for me. I did weigh in at 330. Well, this was this morning, so technically last night I'll round up a little bit. So 335. So that means we're down, what? 31 pounds. So 31 pounds in 10 days. So I was trying to do some of the math and everything like that. At my height, I'm just shy of 6 foot. So I hopefully when I lose weight, I will become 6 foot. People do say when you lose some weight, you get better posture and things like that. So maybe I'll go back up to 6 foot. That'd be awesome. I'd be 6 foot again instead of 5'11" and a half. So with my height, so let's say 6 feet, and my weight at 335 pounds, I'm not sure what it's called, my metabolic rate is about 2,400 calories. So for me just to like exist for the day, for 24 hours, my body needs about 100 calories an hour just to like breathe and pump my heart and function, do all the internal organ stuff and that it. So that's not me moving around or doing anything. I need at this weight to maintain my weight. I need about 2,400 calories just to maintain my existence. So as soon as you add activity on top of that, then it starts kind of getting more. So with my current activity levels, I would say I'm moderately active right now. I'm not super active, so I wouldn't be on that end of the scale. I'm kind of more in the middle. Instacart's getting me lots of steps in, running around the grocery stores. Because the grocery stores they're decent size, and a lot of times you'll go get one item in the freezer section, and all of a sudden you realize, oh crap, I gotta go all the way back down to the deli section. So you gotta go back and forth a few times and stuff like that, up and down the rows. So you're getting quite a few steps in. So I'm moderately active. So that means I'm burning about 3,500 calories, or my metabolic or base metabolic rate with my activity level is about 3,500 calories per day. So 3,500 calories is a pound, or approximately. They say it takes 3,500 calories to burn off 1 pound. So I'm, just with the activity levels I have, I should be losing about a pound every day. So it made sense at the very beginning, the first few days where I lost a lot of weight. It was more like 3 pounds a day, just because of like water weight and other stuff I was processing out of my body, like my last meal and stuff like that, all that kind of stuff. But maybe I'm a little bit more active. Maybe it's like I'm sweating out because when I run around Instacart, some of those big Instacart things, I'm sweating a lot more. So it could be more than 3,500 calories, but that's what I'm kind of guesstimating as what I'm currently burning every day. So about 3,500 calories. I'm not consuming anything or bringing anything in, so that's why it's going quite fast. I'm still feeling great. No issues with stomach. No issues with fogginess or headache. It sucked because that poker I was like clear-minded and like focused, and I couldn't catch anything, so that sucked. I was sleeping pretty good. My shirts are fitting better. Like, they don't stick out. I don't have a thing like that, so that's always good. But yeah, so that's kind of the math on that. So today all was about movies. And rest in peace, Val. We'll miss you. He was a cool actor. And yeah, just doing some quick math and things like that. I'll probably share my little workout plan that I created. So I'll kind of share some details on that in probably the next couple of days. And then I wanted to talk about, somebody asked me about ketoacidosis. So I've heard of it. I knew some details on it when I did some research and before, but I wanted to dig into a little bit more in case there was something that I should be concerned about. Somebody talked about in my comments electrolytes and then green tea. So lots of things to talk about. I appreciate the likes, the subscription or the subscribes, and the comments. The comments are the big key ones because it gets me thinking, and it's like, okay, this is what I can talk about. This is what I can think about. This is what I need to research. And so that's great because that keeps me on track, keeps me motivated. And I appreciate every one of you that leaves a comment. So thank you very much. And if you want, yeah, click the little, I don't know where they are. Who knows where they are? Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Leave a comment if you want. Just because I like to get that information, that feedback. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. If you want to, yeah, well, bad, whatever. It does make a difference, but yeah, you can do whatever you want. I don't care. Well, I do care, but I don't care because you guys are strangers, and even I appreciate you guys, and this is great and everything like that. So yeah, that's my day 10. Down over 30 plus pounds, still going strong. My new goal now is to kind of stretch it out till the end of this week, so we get to 14 days, and then we'll see from there. But I think my overall long-term goal is to hit 30 days. Once I hit 30 days, I think that's an accomplishment, and then I'll probably break the fast at that point at 30 days. Once I hit the 30-day mark, yeah. And then we'll move into other options, keto or carnivore or some other version of super low calorie, low sugar, just because the way I'm feeling right now is great. So, but yeah, so yeah, look out for the next couple of videos. And if you have any questions or ideas, drop them down in the comments. Thanks.